What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Young Snowden, and today I have an interesting video for you guys. Some of you may know that Pokemon cards are like back in a really big way, as well as sports cards. But another thing that I kind of like doing is listening to murder mystery podcasts or binging Unsolved mysteries on Netflix, which I finished that new season like in a day. I have these sword shield packs. We're gonna open these packs and we're gonna read some spooky stories, you know, maybe like UFO related stuff. So I'm gonna read a few of those stories and we're gonna open these packs and let's see how that goes. So I actually opened a pack. We're gonna be opening sword and shield packs, and we're gonna read this story. Somebody commented a year ago and I haven't read it, but let's see what's up. Just open the pack. I'm gonna give out this code for anybody that wants it. This is for the online trading card game. This is like getting a free virtual pack, so you guys can have that. Posted a year ago. I think I've shared this story here before, but when I was around 9 or 10 years old, my family had a big family reunion at my great aunt's house. A giant Victorian era mansion with a huge backyard. I remember there was nobody there my age and all the adults became eventually drunk. So I wandered around the house and quickly found the upstairs library. Alright, already painting the scene for me. Little kid wandering a big ass house, eventually stumbles upon a library upstairs. They're alone and I'm getting a little freaked out already, so let's just open a few packs. Let's open like half of this pack. We're trying to pull from this pack. There's like a Snorlax, Gigantamax, VMAX or something, like secret rare, so hopefully we get that. There's some gold and like rainbow cards hopefully we pull. I doubt we'll get it on this first pack. There's a Pikachu. Meowth looking crazy. Okay, we got a reverse holo. Okay, we got a holo. What is this? Frostmoth. You guys let me know if these cards are cool in the comments. I'll try to look up prices. And we got a water energy. So they just found this library. Little kid, let's see what's up. Found the upstairs library that I thought was neat because it also had a back hallway with a tiny bedroom and full bathroom. Probably the nanny's quarter back in the day. I remember I was sitting on the library rug, I think playing with the black and gold check printing machine. I don't know what that is. Playing with a black and gold check printing machine. When a kid in the hallway suddenly said, "You're not supposed to play with guns." Whoa. Okay, so there's no kids at this party. Suddenly, you're in this library by yourself and another kid just appears out of nowhere and says, "You're not supposed to play with guns, Bill." Oh, it's as a name. I don't know if that's the actual kid's name. So he goes on to say, "I wasn't playing with guns and my name wasn't Bill." Okay, there you go. But I thought, cool, another kid my age. I looked back and didn't see anything. Then hopped up and went around the door, but he was gone. I went down the stairs and found my mom and asked if she had seen a kid my age. I looked all around and there was nobody there my age. Then when I was a late teenager, my mother told me that her father Bill, who had died before I was born, had killed his friend with a gun accidentally when he was 13. In that same house. Nobody ever talked about it in the family. Alright, that's kind of freaky. Fast forward 40 years later, I was now driving my great aunt Bill's sister, who had stayed in that house until she was 90, back to her assisted living apartment, aged 105 now. I asked where Bill had shot the kid and she said in the upstairs library. Whew. Again, I'm like in the dark right now, so these stories do freak me out a little bit. But in that story, we got some decent pulls. Let's go with another Lapras Sword Shield pack. Alright, so that was our first story. Low-key, I'm a little creeped out, but it wasn't so bad. We got another Lapras pack. I was 18 and my brother Chris was 16. I also have a brother James who was 5 at the time. We had just moved into an older house that used to be 3 apartments. We just about finished unpacking and we designated rooms. James's room was directly above the living room with a staircase. James went up to discover his new room, and Chris and I took a short walk around the neighborhood. We got back and we're sitting in the living room just talking. My mom says she's going out for pizza for dinner. She took a fairly long time, which is normal for her. I think she really enjoys the small breaks she gets when she can leave the house. Chris and I are just talking in the living room. James is super excited about his new bedroom. We hear him running and stomping around upstairs, opening and closing doors. Sometimes he slams the doors pretty hard, but whatever, he's a kid. I assumed he fell asleep since the noise stopped eventually. So far, this is where I think things start to take a turn. So we're gonna give this code out, whoever wants to use it. We're gonna do a card trick. I think it's 4 cards from the back. And we should have an energy, okay. Okay, so far we got most of these. Drizzle? Yo, that's a sick ass name. Drizzile was good. This is if Snoop Dogg was a Pokemon. Yo, this is an OG one. Rhyhorn. This card looks pretty sick. We got La Rosalia. I assumed he fell asleep since the noise stopped eventually. I hear mom's car pull up. I get to meet her in the kitchen. My mom comes in carrying soda. James follows directly behind her carrying food, yelling, "Pizza time!" She took him with her to get dinner, confirmed by my mom. Chris and I just looked at each other, taking too long to comprehend what was happening. I lived in that house for 4 years, and that was the only time something really freaked me out. That's freaky. Honestly, if that happened, I don't think I'd even be able to like be in that house. I'd be so tripped out. I don't know how some people just live there. Let's finish this pack to take our mind off that. Or maybe just me, maybe I'm the freaked out one. And also I'm trying to learn these new Pokemon. Ferroseed, it's a pretty cool graphic. Whoa, this looks OG. This Krabby. Artwork is so nice on this. This is like an OG card. These are like the cards I grew up with. Oh, okay. Alright, there's one more card. So this card was nice. I thought this was the reverse holo, but it's not. It just looks cool. Alright. We got a Beatty. And then we have Roserade. It evolves from Rosalia. Honorable mention, this was the best card in that pack for me, personally. Up next, we got a Zacian pack. Hyped to be opening them. And we got our next little story pulled up. Alright, whoever wants that, go ahead and use that. We're gonna do the card trick. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have an energy. We got a water. Alright, so we'll start with that water. Stopped for the night at a motel in the middle of Pennsylvania, but was too tired initially to care about how shady the place felt. It was still a chain of hotels, but you had to drive through a long, unlit road to get to the entrance. I'm in the bathroom hand washing a shirt and felt coldness up my back. I ignored it at first, but then felt weird and was creeped out by then. I bounced out of the bathroom to calm down. Alright, so that's kind of halfway. So let's go halfway in this pack. Water. We got It Balloon. We got the Skarsgård card. Oh, that looks tight. What's this? Pokekid. What does Pokekid do? Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. That's dope. Low-key, a lot of people probably rock this on Halloween. We keep getting this card, and I still don't know the name. This is a Heatmore. It's like a sloth, I guess, that throws fire. I don't even know. This looks like graffiti. Like, I never know what it says. Like, I have no idea what I'm looking at right here. We got a Wooloo. Is that right? Wooloo. Sobble. I ignored it at first, but then felt weird and was creeped out by then. I bounced out of the bathroom to calm down. I finally see it. Blood on the wall. Wasn't much, but it was there, dried. My boyfriend had the idea to push a chair up against the doorknob so we'd sleep knowing we'd be a bit safer. It must have been 3 or 4 a.m. when we woke up to someone trying to open our door. It wasn't even like a drunk person stumbling around looking for his room. It was a quieter, stealthy, attempted break-in. Whoever it was tried and couldn't get in and left us alone. There wasn't much sleeping the rest of the night. F that motel. Agreed. F that motel. 1 star. Would give 0 if possible. That was creepy. Let's finish this pack to take our mind off of that. Hopefully we get a good card. Rhyhorn. Super sick. Again with the Zigzagoon. Oh, full art Team Yellground. This is it might be a decent card. I think there's a rainbow version of this. This is sick. These are cool. These are basically the new holographic cards. Like the ones we get sometimes are not really like the dope card in the pack you could get. These are actually like full art and they're like textured. So they have like ridges all over the artwork. And I probably shouldn't be touching them like that. This is a decent pull. This is a decent pull. Alright you guys, just opened this Zamazenta Sword and Shield pack and did the card trick already. Energy, and let's read the story. I was driving down a dark back road with 0 light aside from my headlights when I was 16. How are you driving? Do you have your permit? I was with my best friend and we were joking and being teenagers when he says to me, "Look out for this box that was in the road." What I saw was a box slowly inching across the road. Now this was a night with no wind in the PNW. I don't know what that is. There was clearly something in the box. I approached slowly thinking maybe a raccoon or a cat was stuck under the box and needed help. As I'm pulling alongside it, my friend starts getting a little freaked out. Alright, that's dope. I like that little setup. So halfway through that story, let's see what we got right here though. Fighting energy. That card looks sick. Aurora energy. We got the Uzivert Eternal Attack card. Ferrothorn. Uh-oh. Minccino. That sounds like a luxury brand. Oh, classic right here. We love Vulpix. Looking dope. Let's finish that story though. We got 2 teenagers driving. Hardly any light besides the headlights. Friends like, yo, look out. Watch out for that box. There's a box moving. I approached slowly thinking maybe a raccoon or a cat was stuck under the box and needed help. As I'm pulling alongside it, my friend starts getting a little freaked out. I look at him. Car is stopped by this point. And I'm like, chill dude, we can free it. And he starts begging me to drive. I look over and I see that it's not a box at all. It's just a piece of cardboard stood up on an end, just inching towards our car slowly. We were right next to it, so there were no strings pulling it and there was no wind, so it couldn't be that. It took a second to register that what I was seeing wasn't normal, and once it did, I drove so fast out of there. To this day, I have no effing clue what the F it was. Interesting. I'm gonna read a comment because it's kind of giving more details. So someone responded to that and was like, there's a First Nations legend about a creature that turns itself into a bag/box to get food. I think Roald Dahl wrote a short story based on the original myth. I'm gonna be shook when I see a box next time. Vulpix. Mana. Rosalia. Choodle. It's like a Squirtle with buck teeth. Reverse hollow what? Ball toy? Final card, we got a knocked owl. Alright, not the best pack. I think that pack matches the story we just read. Scary box. Alright guys, final story, final pack right here. We just opened up a Snorlax Sword and Shield pack. We did the card trick already. Here is the code. Go ahead and use that. We got Fire Energy. And we got our story, so let's see what's up. My freshman year of college, I was living on the 4th floor of my dorms. It was winter time, and there was snow on the ground. It was probably around 3 or 4 in the morning, and my roommate and I both had randomly woken up, but we weren't talking, as we both thought the other was asleep. Then we both heard a very clear, loud knocking on our window. 4 loud knocks that you could just tell was on the glass. We both said, "Did you hear that?" And we were kind of spooked. This is creeping me out. I'm getting like goosebumps right now. And we were kind of spooked. 15 minutes went by, nothing happened. I was starting to fall back asleep, and there it was again, 4 loud knocks. At this point I was shaking because in my mind someone had somehow climbed up our window and was trying to scare us. So I got up and pulled our blinds back to look for someone. No one was there. No footprints in the snow or on the ground or nothing. So I got back in bed. Okay. I don't know how you get back in bed, but let's open this pack real quick. Let's get halfway. We're halfway in the story. We got a great ball, potion, hoot hoot, Pinsirchin, I think that's how you say it. Vulpix again. This is looking like that other pack, so I think we're halfway in the pack. Let's finish this up. No footprints on the snow, on the ground, nothing. So I got back in bed. Another 5 minutes or so, we heard the knocking again, but it was coming from what sounded like the neighbor's window. Sure enough, we heard our neighbor say, "Dude, what the?" and shuffle around a little bit. Then like 2 minutes later, it sounded like every single window on our floor was being knocked on for about 7 seconds straight. Just absolutely insane. People started screaming, and we could hear people opening their doors and running across the halls into their friends' rooms because they were terrified. It kept happening for probably 2 more hours, but only at specific windows, like every 15-30 minutes. Every time I was about to fall asleep, it happened again. I even texted my boyfriend who lived on the 1st floor to ask him if he also heard this, which he didn't. That was a very long night. No one ever found out what that was as far as I know. Wow, that's freaky. As I'm near 2 windows right now, so not good. Vulpix, take my mind off of that. What is this? Nickit? Reverse Hollow. A little soccer bunny. Raboot. Final card. Rapidash. Oh, Galarian Rapidash. Interesting. But honestly, I'm a little freaked out. I'm gonna stop right here. Got to open some cards. Probably do another one of these because it was pretty fun. Because again, this is what I'm naturally doing, like messing with cards and reading these threads. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you get a little spooked? I know I did. Maybe I'm the only one that's gonna suffer in these videos. For the next video maybe, or maybe in 2 videos, we're gonna open these Darkness Ablaze pack. For those that know, there's a Charizard in this pack. Hopefully we pull that. Really hard to do it, but if we do, that would be really crazy. That would be scary for real, to actually pull a card of value from these packs. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which story you guys like. Share your own stories. Maybe I'll read one of your guys. But yeah, peace out.